good, YouTube? It's Elijah Mulan back with another video. I'm actually gonna do just a quick Q&A. I mean, I posted it on my story to do a Q&A for me to answer on my YouTube. So this is the video for it. If you haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe, press that bell button, and without further ado, if that's even how you say it, right? Let's get into this video. You see, I put in my story, I put YouTube Q&A, ask me anything. And I only wanted about 30 to 50 questions, but I ended up getting like 70 something questions. So we're actually gonna see right now, like, if you guys can see, you guys can't really see, but look at that. So, I'm about to say them, but on the other note, did you guys know that Lady Gaga made Oreo cookies? I went food shopping just now, and I actually bought them to taste them while I'm actually on camera doing the Q&A. So I had some seaweed chips. So we'll see. Those were good, but I had seaweed chips. I don't know how to put it. Oh my God, they taste so sweet. They smell so sweet. They smell so sweet. Ooh. They look just like so aesthetic. Look. It has her Chromatica. Cause I have that album. You know, I like Alice. I like Babylon. Let's see, Lady Gaga. This is my reaction to your Oreo cookies that I didn't even hear about. I didn't even know.
Bruh.
These are good. You know what these remind me of? These remind me of the happy birthdays, the happy birthday Oreos. This is what it's giving. It's giving very much the vanilla, cream colored cookie, happy birthday ones, or the other ones. This is good. I feel like the cream on it is a bit thicker. Q&A time. This is like real footage. You know, y'all gonna get the real on my channel. Just came off of work. I came off of work, went food shopping, and now I'm doing a video that I promise you guys, because I'm gonna stick to my word. If I'm gonna do content, I'm gonna do content. And you know, I just get feedback from you guys, and you guys let me know. You can always let me know in the comment section. You can always let me know on Instagram at Elijahmulan, on my Twitter at Elijahmulan. And yeah, keep me posted in any video ideas that you guys have for me to do. Feel free to give your input. No hate over here, straight love. The Q&A. Okay. So the Q&A begins. Alright, so I'm gonna start from the beginning. Somebody said pet peeves. My pet peeves. That's a good question. My pet peeves would have to be hygiene and someone that just got, like, that's part of hygiene, but someone that got like the hot breath, that'd be like very like on their you know what I mean? Like, how are you? Like, you don't have to do breath within the how are you? You trying to kill me. So that's how I look at it. That's one of my pet peeves. The other pet peeves is like people that abuse their dogs or something like that. Like, those really get under my skin. Like, you know, I don't know. I try not to let people affect me anyway like that. To get any pet peeves happening. But yeah, that's about it because I have my own dog, so seeing my dog come from like something similar to abusiveness and then seeing other dogs having to deal with that in their home that they're in began to remember like, for all that you could have gave me your dog. My good sis. Like, but yeah. So that's that. Somebody said, where do you see your YouTube channel in the next 5 years? Wow, that's a good one. Well, I can see my YouTube channel in the next 5 years definitely having like 1 million subscribers. Or definitely having at least, definitely over 100,000 subscribers. My YouTube is definitely gonna blow up to where it's gonna promote a lot of self-growth, a lot of like prosperity to others, a lot of advice, a lot of motivation. So in 5 years, I see my YouTube being very popular and known, and helping people get through their daily lives and stuff. Maybe for entertainment, advice, all of that. I want my channel to be of all those sorts. Like, I'm not putting a label on my thing, on my channel. I'm not putting a label at all. It's not gonna be a prank channel like most people do. It's not gonna be, you know, just some music YouTube. That's why I have my separate YouTube. This YouTube is mainly about vlogs and content, just any content whatsoever. Whatever you guys want, I would be doing. So that's just the difference between me and other YouTubers. And as you see, I get off of work and I post a video and then do a video just like that because that's just the type of person I am. I like to get out the way. How do you stay positive? I stay positive literally by taking everything day by day. I could have like a worse night and then the next morning I'll be perfectly fine because I left it in that night. You know, I didn't take with me to the next day, or I didn't like, when somebody says, you know, leave, why you come to work like that, leave your attitude at home. I'm the type to leave it at home, not bring it to work. So that's how I stay positive. And I also stay positive by not giving a fuck. Like, walk on these streets, I'm the baddest bitch, not giving a fuck. People gonna talk regardless. That's what I learned throughout my years, and I thought people were supposed to shut up. But no, people gonna talk regardless because they have that right. And they have their own opinions. But yeah, keep it over there. Period! And I'm not worried, you know? So that's how I stay positive. I just take it day by day. Don't care what people say. You know, wear what I want to wear, say what I want to say, listen to what I want to listen to, do what I want to do. And that's how I keep it positive. Whatever that doesn't suit the positivity in my life has to go with anything. So that's what I do. Somebody said, can you poke my butt? That's my little crush. I used to be like, but no, I can poke your butt. I can poke your butt whenever you want to poke my butt. I mean, poke your butt. Poke my butt. Somebody said, how tall are you? How tall do I look? I probably look like I'm a little taller or something, right? Or a little short, what I look like. But I'm literally like 5'9.5". Like 5'9.5". With these boots on that I have, that I still have to drop the clothing haul and shoe haul that I got. I'm just still waiting on another package for the clothing and another pair of shoes and stuff like that. But the boots that I posted on my Instagram that I had on with the side pockets and stuff, the cute ones, if I have those on, I'm gonna be like 5'11". Somebody said, you taught you to dance? You taught you to dance? Cause baby, that waist be moving like a snake, haha. Honestly, I would say that I was self-taught when it comes to how I dance. Like, I was literally dancing on my own, like dancing at the age of like 13 in my room. Like back then, in all these foster homes, I used to be like just dancing in the room, listening to like Nicki Minaj, listening to like a bunch of things, like a bunch of different genres. I was a rock star with Marilyn Manson, and yeah, I listened to it all. So that's how I kind of learned how to dance. I just, was doing it, and it just comes naturally, I'm my heart, so you know what I'm saying? Rico like a sign, but Do you deep throat? LMAO. That's personal. But you know, depends on who's asking. Depends on who's asking. I could do a little something, something. You know what I'm saying? A little disappearing act.
Bruh.
Woo. What is your greatest accomplishments? My greatest accomplishments, I want to say when I graduated high school, when I got my license, when I started doing my music and putting it out to every platform and people was actually listening to it, my platform getting bigger, as in my Instagram. Those are some of my biggest accomplishments so far that I could think of. Landing an acting role in this film that I'm starring in. That's another accomplishment that I like to acknowledge. Excuse me. That's probably it for right now. I mean, there's still many to come, many accomplishments to come. So, what is the most important thing in your life? The most important thing in my life is my life. Is me, like in my life. Because that sounds like so like, oh, it's himself. But you know, honestly, people be like, the most important thing in my life is my parents, my family. Yeah, granted, but I don't have my parents anymore. You know what I'm saying? So, God rest their soul. Like, my family is one of the most important things in my life, but I come first. And I just had to do that because of how I used to be dealing with life and always getting hurt and stuff like that. And always making like people put me second because I always put their needs first before mine. So that's why I say now the most important thing in my life right now and moving forward is me, my goals, what I want to do, and then everybody will come after I'm happy with what I've done for myself first. And the most important thing before me though is God. Okay, that's what gave me life. What are your goals and ambitions for this year? My goals and ambitions for this year. So my goals for this year is to create as much content that I wanted to create last year when I had the time also during COVID, but didn't do it because I second guessed myself and procrastinating and everything like that. So my goals are to finish everything that I wanted to do last year and the years before that I never got to do it from here on out. That's my goals for this year. Ambitions for this year, I just want to be very successful, and I will be. And I just want to help those, even if I can't be in person with them, I want to be able to speak for them through video. Like they can feel like they resonate with me. Because I'm just a regular boy from New York right now. What is your biggest fear? Well, my biggest fear was heights, but I kind of got over the height situation after like getting on roller coasters, getting on airplanes. So I still get a little like, when I be seeing videos with them in the high air balloons jumping out, like, ooh, I don't know if I could do that, but I want to do it. Like, I'm the type to try anything once. By the way, these Oreo cookies are so good. Like, they're sweet, but they're good. I'm not gonna have too much. But Lady Gaga. I'll let it drop. Lady Gaga. Yeah, go check out Chromatica if you think. The newest album of Lady Gaga. My love language. What does that mean? I'm gonna have to search that up. What I would say is my love language. I have to see it. So that's words of affirmation. I need to see it with your actions rather than you saying it also. Acts of service. I need to see it. Quality time. Everybody wants that. And physical touch. Everybody wants that too. Someone said, when you first started doing music, I first started doing music. I first started writing music at 13, but I didn't really get into it like because that was just something that at the time I thought was just for the time being, because I used to be 13 and I used to be in like 6th, 7th grade or whatever the case may be, and we used to be in the lunchroom, you know, beatboxing, pop, 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 and being like, yeah, you know, I'm in here in the school. You already know that they gonna boo when I walk through. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. So that's when I first started doing. 15 is when I actually started really like putting my time to my notebooks and having like notebooks full with songs and stuff, like songs and songs and songs and songs. It's crazy how many songs that I went throughout the whole years. Difference between letting people run your life for you. You make your own decisions and you do what you want to do and follow your dreams. What are your inspirations? What are my inspirations? My inspirations are people. I can get inspiration from people and nature and just by God. But I do find inspirations in people like Oprah Winfrey. You know what I'm saying? She's like big. She's a mogul, everything. That's who I want to be like. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, also businessman, mogul, rapper. Did his career, also does investments. He's good with his money. He's set the life. Those are inspire me. You know what I'm saying? Nicki Minaj. That's my wife. So that's just what it is. She's my wife. I've been listening to her ever since like 2006, 7 or so. She was still on the ground. Still on the ground. Before she made that, all I do was win, all of that. If I wanted to be like any rapper too, I would like to be like her. As the way she moves, the persistency, the determination, the consistency, the confidence. You know what I'm saying? She calls her a queen, I'm a king too. When it comes to creating a song for the first time, what's your process? How do you go by that? Well, for me is I normally don't write lyrics before the song. Like sometimes I do, like if I have like a good like bar or whatever the case may be, I might write it. If I have a good verse coming straight off the dome, I'm gonna write it in my notes before I even hear a beat. But I normally hear the beat before taking what I wrote to the beat and recording on the beat. So I listen to the beat first, see how I can flex the beat itself. If I like the beat, then we can definitely work on something on that beat, because I'm the type to not stop until it's done, because I like the beat. You know what I'm saying? I don't want, once I start the beat, on the beat, I have to finish. Somebody said, can we work? We could work. I have to see your page and see what your content is, and you know, see if we can mesh. You followed me, why? I followed you because, baby, do you see your AV or your icon, your profile picture? You're cute, you know what I'm saying? I liked your content. That's why. That was kind of rude. How long is your real hair? My real hair is literally like, it might not look like it in this freaking braids, but it's literally like right here. Chin length, jaw length, jaw length. That's where my real hair is. This is just knotless braids. That if you didn't see my other YouTube video before this one, go check it out. That's when I recorded my little knotless braids. It was a quick little video. So, why don't you wear makeup? Well, I used to dabble in makeup, but after a while, I just realized that I look better without it, and I was trying to fit in with makeup in a way. You know what I'm saying? People were telling me to wear makeup to cover up my vitiligo, and that's making me fit in. Like, I stand out, and I like to stand out. Because to me, you know, genuinely speaking, I'm not a regular person because I don't look like a regular person. So that's why I don't wear makeup. I like to stand out. What's the top brands of clothing you own? The top brands of clothing that I own would be like Fashion Nova, ASOS, Runway, thrift store, because I love a good thrift store. I love a good thrifty. I like Nike, Adidas, you know what I'm saying? I got Champion, but do you have a car? No, currently I live in New York City, so I just take the trains, or if I have to Uber, Lyft, I do that. But as far as cars out here, it's expensive out here to live out here. When I move out of New York, which I have plans to do, I already have cars on my laptop ready in the tab. Where would you move to if you could? Oh look, boom. Where would you move to if you could? Where I would move to would be anywhere hot. I don't want to say LA, that's cliche. I want to say like Florida, Texas. I'll go to freaking, like, I want to go Hawaii, Tokyo, Japan, Puerto Rico. I live all in there. Do you have any crushes? If so, who? You. Yes, I have a few crushes, and I'm not afraid to talk about them. You, that asked me that question. I do have the one that asked me the question that poked the butt. You know what I'm saying? Core. I got Core. I got Ken. Like, less than a handful though, so I don't think it's... What's your zodiac sign? A Sagittarius. November 29th at its finest. You know what I'm saying? November 29th. My sun is a Sag and my moon is a Cancer. You know? So that's why I be getting sensitive sometimes. But I'm a Sag at heart. Sag fully. So that's why you see me like all everywhere. Doing whatever, dabbling in everything. We the best signs anyway. It's watch your videos and it says e-pill. You know, kids watch your videos and it says e-pill. Well, what do you want me to say? My videos is to the public. What you need to do is restrict your children if that's who you're talking about, and restrict them from my page. It is what it is. If you don't like it, keep it pushing. We never got an official intro to you and your channel. They said to your and your channel. Well, to you and your channel, if that's what you mean. We never got an official introduction. That's because I did do an introduction, but I ended up deleting the video. A couple people caught it, so if you didn't catch it, I mean, I can do another introduction video. That would be another video I can drop, just to introduce who I am, what it is that I do, where I'm from, and yeah. Okay, it says, I'm your close friend, will you talk about your ex in the video? Why are you even mentioning anything like that? Yeah, I definitely will. Why not? There's gonna be a video on relationships and going through toxicity in a relationship and everything with me. I would make that video, yes. I won't say no names, but those who know, know. And don't ask me nothing like that, grand girl. Will you do a relationship video? Yeah, I would do a relationship video when I find that relationship person. That's my brother. When is new music coming? New music is always coming. I was literally at work today and I wrote like 3 songs, so music is always coming. That's my calling. Which YouTube would you collab with? YouTuber? I mean, take step by step with, you know, how I want to move forward and who I want to move forward with, because I'm not really into that little clout chasing, so I won't even say any names. And I'm not into all of that YouTube drama. Like, if I make a video or content with this person, it doesn't involve anybody else in that field or anybody else in that city that is, you know, has a following or whatever and has a YouTube platform higher. You know, like, I'm not into all of that. You can always hit my line, hit my DM, not publicly. What are your favorite YouTubers? I have a couple. I mean, I haven't really watched any YouTubers currently because I've just been busy with my life and stuff like that. But like, you know, like Darius, I know you guys know him. Darius, I like his YouTube. Jontavian, that's a dancer. I like his content, his YouTube. I used to like the Ace family. I still do, but I just don't watch YouTube like that. I'm getting back on it, slowly watching everybody again, and connected to them is like Ryan's eyes or see through Ryan's eyes or something like that. Some of them are just a lot. Like, I fell off of some of them because they just been drama filled and like breaking up left to right. So you look like Howard Johnson. I look like Howard Johnson. Howard Johnson. Who is that? What about the baseball player? Or is it an Instagrammer? If it's an Instagrammer, excuse me. If it's an Instagrammer, Howard Johnson, this person here, that's who I look like. I can kind of see it, I guess. He's not ugly. So I'm gonna actually follow him. Somebody said, you ain't ballin', you a capper. And nobody said I was ballin'. So I don't know where the fuck you got that information from. Cause I ain't rich, bitch. Not yet. Period! When you get a new fucking profile picture, okay, and you don't show your crusty ass lips, then you could say something. Somebody said you look like a female sometimes. Yeah, cause I'm the baddest bitch. Do you have a big family or no? Do I have a big family? Yes and no. I have a huge family, but the ones that I hang around, cause I don't really deal with my family on that, like in big, you know, groups and stuff like that, is about 2 handfuls. Bruh. Yeah, don't mind him. He's over here working out.
Lunch break.
Oh, what he said though. Lunch break. I know y'all like, what is that? That's octopus. So, just that's what I like. I like that. You don't gotta like that. Over there. Alright guys, well that was actually it for this part of the video. I'm actually making 2 parts because the videos were kind of long. So this is the first part of the Q&A. So I'm glad you guys watched it. Please follow my Instagram and social medias. And you know, tune into the next part 2 of the Q&A where I'll go and finish the rest of you guys' questions. So, thank you. Have a good day, y'all.
Hey, I don't really care what they say. I don't really care what they talk anymore. I don't really care what they say. I don't really care what they talk anymore. It's just bullshit every damn day.